What's going on YouTube? I'm Wayne, this is Wayne with Wayne's Fish World. I'm coming at you guys today with a video on betta basics. I've been wanting to make this video for over 2 years now and I'm finally getting around to it. Bettas. Bettas are the #1 building block with fish. You can definitely get your feet wet with these fish. These are one of the most hardy fish in the hobby, if not the hardiest, and it's the ultimate fish to get your feet wet with. This fish has got major personality. Each one's different. The colors are very vibrant and different. There's different species out there, from half moons to crown tails to dragon scales, and the names go on and on and on. Bettas have a lot of rumors out there and a lot of tales out there. What I mean by that, there's a lot of misconceptions about them, and people seem to abuse these fish. So if you want to acquire a betta, you need to learn the basics. These are aquarium fish, and you should provide them with the respect they deserve. You wouldn't want to have any other fish mistreated, so why would you mistreat a betta? First of all, we'll start off with temperature. Bettas are tropical fish, so just like mollies, platies, rainbow fish, African cichlids, discus, stuff like that, these fish need warm water. They're tropical fish. They're not cold water fish like goldfish. These fish need warm water, and if they don't have warm water, they're going to get lethargic and they can develop diseases, and eventually they can die from this. And I know a lot of people out there haven't kept bettas in tanks with heaters, but you should provide the ultimate conditions for your fish. Second of all, bettas are called Siamese fighting fish. Why is that? Male betta fish are very territorial, and female can be quite aggressive as well. You can house many females together. The more females you have in your aquarium, the better. You can also house a male with several females, but I do not advise this unless you're an expert with bettas. This can be very tricky and risky. Every fish has its own personality, so you really need to know what you're doing. You can house one male betta to roughly 20 female bettas, in my personal opinion, because the male is just going to constantly pick at the female bettas. But if you don't know what you're doing, I don't advise that at all. Bettas don't make good tank mates with guppies or fish that look exactly or similar to a male betta. You don't want any fish with long finnage, because the male betta might mistake it for, well, another male betta. Sometimes you can find male bettas that are chilled with other male bettas. I do not advise trying that. Or you can find one fish dead or both fish severely injured. Also, betta fish. The size of the aquarium they need is highly debated. I wouldn't want to see a betta in anything less than a 1-gallon aquarium. I've seen a betta in my 125-gallon make laps all day in my 6-foot-long tank. And yet again, in my girlfriend's tank when she used to have a betta, a little 5-gallon that I got her for Christmas, this betta used to stay in one corner of the tank for the rest of its life. So the way the fish swims is going to come down to the fish itself. Every fish has its own personality. Just like every dog doesn't act the same, every cat doesn't act the same, every betta or every fish will not act the same either. Each fish has its own personality. So, that being said, you really need to know what you're doing with your fish, but it's very simple to keep a betta. The main thing you want to keep in mind, get yourself adequate filtration. Bettas don't like a lot of flow, so you definitely don't want to get some filtration that's overwhelming for the fish. Bettas aren't the best swimmer. They come from stagnant waters. Usually in the wild, bettas occupy a territory of 3 square feet or 3 meters around there. The vegetation in their natural habitat is very dense. That's how they find refuge from other bettas. Just to recap, if you want to keep bettas in your aquarium, you need to provide a heater or at least 72-degree water, or it's going to lead to problems. Filtration, you should have as much biological filtration as possible, but don't overkill on the water flow because it's going to blast your betta around. They do not like that high water flow. Feeding your bettas. Bettas are omnivores. They can live off a flake diet that's very high quality, like New Life Spectrum, but you want to give them treats too, like frozen food, frozen brine, mysis shrimp, and stuff like that. Bettas like duckweed. They can munch on certain plants, but give them a very well balanced diet. Other than that, the best type of filtration, in my opinion, is a weak hang-on-the-back filter, a sponge filter, or an under-gravel filter. And you guys can see I'm dropping my heater in there right now for my little guy. So, guys, this is Wayne with Wayne's Fish World. I hope you like this video. Go check out my other videos on YouTube. I've got lots of teaching videos out there. Check out the Wayne's Fish World page on Facebook.com. I show all kinds of sneak peeks over there that my YouTube page can't see, guys. So, this is Wayne with Wayne's Fish World. Comment, rate, and subscribe. I'll see you guys later. Bye.